When it comes to the game of basketball, the point guard is the heartbeat of the team, the player who controls the tempo, sets up the offense, and often, when the game is on the line, becomes the one to make it all happen. From the floor generals of the past to the modern-day maestros, these point guards have redefined the position and set the standard for what it means to lead on the court. In this list, we're diving into the all-time greatest point guards, the ones who changed the game with their vision, creativity, and sheer basketball brilliance. Whether it's flashy assists, clutch performances, or game-changing plays, these legends have left an indelible mark on the NBA. So let's take a journey through history as we celebrate the greatest point guards to ever step onto the hardwood. Throughout basketball history, certain players have excelled as floor generals, leading with poise, precision, and game control. Take Andre Miller, a master of pace, using pure basketball IQ over athleticism to control the offense.
Long lead pass, Miller. Give it to Gallo.
No good. Down court. Oh, no. What a pass! No. And Beal scores at the other end.
His 12th in all-time assists and probably staying there for a little while. Then there's Chauncey Billups, aka Mr. Big Shot, known for his clutch play and cool leadership.
Back to the starting lineup here. What a pass from Billups. Chauncey goes behind his back to Jordan for the slam dunk. What a play by Chauncey Billups.
Billups steered the Detroit Pistons to their underdog NBA title in 2004 with game-winning plays and flawless game management.
They have just under 3 seconds to do it. Here's Chauncey Billups. Here it is. He's got it! He's got it! Chauncey Billups hits the three! Overtime! Amazing!
Michael Conley fits this mold too. Long respected as calm and calculating leader, he made his grit and grind Memphis Grizzlies pay to his pace, and true floor general without the flash, just pure control.
Grizzlies down 2. Conley on Parker, floats it up, and in! Tie game! 96 all! Mike Conley!
Now, there's some floor generals who are used unsung, but crucial. Derek Fisher, 5-time NBA champ, was the rock Kobe and Shaq needed during the Lakers title runs.
They get it to Fisher. He scores! Derek Fisher scores at the buzzer!
While Sam Cassell, cool beyond his years, helped solidify the Rockets dynasty in the 90s.
It's not on Ewing. Picked it up back to Cassell. Here's Cassell for 3! He got it! The rookie hit it! And the Rockets win game 3.
And gave us one of the best celebrations ever. Historically, the OG floor general is Bob Cousy, the Houdini of the hardwood himself. Cousy set the bar for point guards in the 50s and 60s, handling the ball like magic and leading the Celtics to 6 championships. His tempo control and playmaking laid the blueprint for generations to come. And more recently, well, we gotta shout out Kyle Lowry, who led the Raptors to their first title with sheer tenacity, smarts, and a knack for clutch timing. Yeah, he had some help, but Lowry was the heart. His poise and control in crucial moments have earned him a legacy as one of the most underrated point guards of his era. But when it comes to all-time floor generals, Isaiah Thomas and Chris Paul are the gold standard. Isaiah Thomas led the bad boy Pistons with pure grit, pushing them to back-to-back titles in 89 and 90, and being the one to give Jordan's Bulls their toughest pre-title fights. Isaiah's intelligence and clutch play, unmatched. Just look at his iconic 88 finals moment, 25 points in the third quarter on one leg. Absolutely outstanding.
Holding his right ankle, Billy. Mike Abdenauer, the trainer, is with him, and the Pistons are going to have to call a timeout because Isaiah started to get up. He got up and then went down on the floor.
Then Isaiah's coming back in the ball game.
Thomas off balance. Basket counts and a foul as he goes into the first row, and he is still limping. He is a game performer. He's got to be hurting and limping. Incredible period. He has been a one-man gang. Imagine the great performance, maybe one of the best we've ever seen in one quarter in NBA Finals history.
But our top floor general goes to Chris Paul, the point guard. Paul's court vision, game control, and intensity are off the charts, setting the modern standard for floor generals.
Back-to-back games in a couple of years. A nice feed, Bamute with the and one. Chris Paul sees everything.
To go in the fourth. Oh, wow!
Means the big man's on the little man. Well, Paul, Nance, clock at 5. Little fake. Oh, what a masterful move by Chris Paul.
My goodness.
He led Lob City to relevance. Thanks, David Stone.
Chris Paul ahead to Blake Griffin. Look out below!
108 to 79 wins, but Chris Paul was hurt, did not play it, but the crossover and then the lay-in for Paul for the finish.
Utah twice.
The lob, again!
Three in a row from Paul.
Unbelievable shot. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, the smallest man on the court, taking it upon himself. 1.2 seconds left.
Then showed his adaptability by teaming up with Harden in Houston, almost redefining the Rockets' playoff history.
1-2 pick and roll, Harden and Paul. Oh, Chris Paul. Ooh, it's got to go in, Smitty. It's got to go in, Smitty. You are the president of Smitty's top plays under the rim. Can that go as a nominee, Smitty?
Yes, it can. I mean, he crossed over the entire gym.
Didn't have the shot he wanted. Gives it up to CP3.
Oh, great behind the back pass, and Capella finishes it off. What a play.
On Green, again the switch, and West has got the defensive assignment. Paul with the bounce. West may have turned it.
Paul has to force one. At 59, and Chris Paul going into the body of Steph Curry.
But Paul's ultimate flex, mentoring a young OKC team and fast-tracking SGA's rise.
Along with the painted area. You see, he makes it look easy. Adjustments. Look at this here, folks. He went the opposite way and just stood his ground and took the contact in his chest area.
Oh, nifty move. Somehow slips his way up to the rim. Boy, Chris Paul.
The family values by Adams. Number 12 in blue.
Paul dumps it off. Adams the scoop and scoop.
He's telling himself, I got to stop this. Oh, the left hand nutmegging. And what you like about it, in the words of Shaq, he said, listen, are you not
Proving he could lead anywhere, and after narrowly missing a ring with the Suns in 2021, he's now sharing his magic with the Spurs' next generational star in Victor Wembanyama. Title or not, CP3's legacy as one of the most skilled and influential floor generals, well, that's already locked in.
And here comes Paul.
I think he might have threw that ball through the legs of Jason Terry. Not quite sure. It happened so fast right in front of us, Coach.
Are you serious?
Paul. And he got it! 1 second left! Clippers by 2!
Now, let's talk defense, the underrated side of a point guard's job. When your point guard is a defensive beast, it's a game changer. Defensive point guards are the head of the snake, applying pressure, breaking up offenses, and firing up their teams by locking down their perimeter. Most point guards handle defenses well enough, but some stand out as true disruptors. Think Pat Beverly, a relentless on-ball pest.
Beverly helps out and knocks it away from Ivy.
Jeez.
Pat Bev, the theft and the and he runs the floor, bangs into Beverly. It's an offensive foul.
James leaves it for Joel, who scoops and scores and gets called for the offensive foul.
Beverly knew what he was doing.
Or Darrell Armstrong, whose hustle and knack for key turnovers made him a spark plug.
Be an easy 2 for Reeves here. Should be. Oh, great defense by Darrell Armstrong.
Around Armstrong. Now, just watch. Here comes Armstrong into your picture.
Just don't go and watch his dunk contest.
Look what he does in the dunk contest. He comes in and takes a layup. He takes a layup in the dunk contest, Doc.
Going back, there's Dennis Johnson, famous for finishing Bird's iconic steal.
Right. Bird steals it. Johnson, layup, Boston, 1 second.
With 9 all-defensive team selections, a defensive player in the year, and 2.2 steals per game, DJ set the standard for the Celtics defense. Right there with him was Walt Clyde Frazier, now calling the Knicks with the legendary wardrobe, but in the 70s he was the Knicks' defensive heart, racking up all defensive team honors and 2 titles. In today's game, Jalen Suggs, Dyson Daniels, and DeJounte Murray bring similar defensive energy, with Murray hitting 2 steals per game in 21 and 22 seasons.
He's smiling all the way.
But the greatest defensive point guards, well, 2 stand out. Drew Holiday has been a defensive staple for years.
Blocked away by Drew Holiday. Holiday does it again.
Anchoring Milwaukee's 2021 title and now boosting the Celtics to their own, his 1.6 steals per game don't do justice to his defensive impact. He's a proud owner of one of the great finals defensive moments also.
Booker the drive, gets inside, leans in, knocked away and stolen by Holiday. Phoenix has the foul, and a pinnacle ball throws it down.
Turning the basketball over and then off to the races. Could have held it out, instead made the right read, throws it up where only Giannis can catch it.
But if we're talking the ultimate defensive point guard, it's got to be the glove. Gary Payton, aka the Glove, isn't just one of the best defensive point guards, he's the best. Payton's career was built on one thing: shutting people down. His defensive tenacity, legendary. He could lock down anyone, anywhere, earning NBA Defensive Player of the Year at 96 and 9 All-Defensive Team selections. His 2.2 steals per game tell a part of the story, but it's his attitude that made him king. Whereas other defenders stay cool, Payton thrived on psychological warfare.
Payton and Jordan having some words, face to face.
His brash confidence wasn't just about playing defense. It was making sure you knew he was doing it.
Well, they were trying, but Michael Jordan really played beautifully by Gary Payton.
Trash talking, barking orders. The Glove was all about establishing dominance. Drew Holiday might be the more versatile defender, but Payton was a presence. When he was on the floor, it was clear he didn't just play defense, he owned it. And everyone knew they were in for a fight. With his defensive accolades, unmatched energy, and mental toughness, Gary Payton cemented himself as not just the greatest defensive point guard, but one of the toughest players to play in NBA history. In modern basketball, scoring point guards have become the offensive focal point, blending shot creation and playmaking like never before. These guys aren't just facilitators, they're primary scoring options, capable of breaking down defenses and filling it up from anywhere on the floor. First up, we'll look at a young rising star in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In the 22-23 season, SGA averaged 30 points per game, showcasing a smooth, versatile game. Whether finishing at the rim, draining mid-range jumpers, or knocking down threes, SGA is quickly becoming one of the league's most dangerous offensive weapons. With his championship window that could be closer than we think.
Steps back, 3-point shot on the way. He's good with 1.1 seconds left.
In the hands of the right man. And the right man is that man right there in blue. We're in number 2. Because he just splashes the three ball.
Next, we take it back to the 90s with Tim Hardaway. 5-time All-Star known for his iconic crossover, Hardaway averaged over 20 points per game in multiple seasons and redefined scoring from the point guard spot with his quickness, ball handling, and deep range shooting.
Jones overall 7th in the league at 10.5 rebounds a game.
Oh my, Tim Hardaway. Put that in your highlight reel, folks.
His creativity on offense changed the way scoring guards were viewed. In the mid-2000s, Stephon Marbury and Steve Francis were electric scoring threats. Marbury averaged 19 points per game, while Francis put up 18, both known for their explosive speed, handles, and ability to attack the rim.
Steph on the line. Oh, look at this. Comes up with a steal. Fires it up. Go home.
We're 92. We're tied. 2 seconds. Right side for 3. Francis.
Their street ball inspired style left a lasting impact, especially during All-Star weekends. Mike Bibby also made his mark in the early 2000s, known for his clutch shooting and steady offense. While he didn't always carry the scoring load, his timely buckets, especially during Sacramento's exciting playoff runs, were unforgettable.
Back to Bibby, has the open shot.
Deron Williams, one of the best of his era, could score with power, navigate defenses with size, and pull up from deep after breaking ankles with a killer crossover. Williams would fit perfectly in the modern NBA, no question.
Down to 6. Down to 4. 3. Williams. Yes!
Especially going against Derek Fisher. You see the crossover, gets into the lane. 7-foot Lamar
Millsap. And they come on a 2-on-1 break. Here's Deron Williams, and he stuffed it with a right hand. That was big time right there.
But the real trailblazer in the modern scoring point guard category, well, that goes to Gilbert Arenas, aka Agent Zero. Arenas averaged a scorching 29.3 points per game in the 2005-06 season, rewriting the expectations for point guards. At his peak, he wasn't just scoring, he was reimagining what a point guard could do offensively. His electrifying style, 3 All-Star appearances, and game-changing playmaking inspired the next generation of scoring guards.
Checks the clock. Gilbert for the win. Oh, baby!
5, down to 4, takes a glance with 3 to 2 for the winner.
and another game winner here by Gilbert.
But at our runner-up, we've got Damian Lillard, scoring machine with deep range and clutch DNA. Lillard's game is a complete offensive package. With a career average of 25.2 points per game, he can hit from anywhere, whether it's pulling up for NBA logo distance, driving to the basket, or draining a step-back three. But what truly makes Lillard a legend is his inability to rise in the clutch. His iconic Dame-time moments, game winners that defy belief, have solidified his place as one of the most feared scorers in the game today.
Lillard for the tie. Got it with 3 seconds left. Back to Lillard. Lillard for the win. Got it! A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range 3, and it's good! At the buzzer!
But the top spot? Well, that's reserved for Stephen Curry, the player who changed everything. Curry didn't just redefine the point guard role, he rewrote the entire playbook. With his limitless three-point range, Curry re-engineered how we think about spacing, scoring, and offense itself.
5 seconds to shoot. Curry with 3. Got Marion off his feet and scored!
Curry gets it from midcourt, pulls up for a 3 on the way. Got it!
Curry stealing the inbound. Curry flipping it up and in.
A 2-time scoring champion with 24.6 points per game, his ability to hit from anywhere on the floor, whether pulling from half court, running off open screens, or finishing at the rim, has broken the game wide open. Curry's impact is unmatched. From high school gyms to NBA arenas, his style has inspired a generation to embrace deep shooting and fast-paced offense. He's now in the company of legends like Will Chamberlain and Michael Jordan.
This is a freebie.
Warriors had a timeout, chose not to use it.
Steph for 3. Good!
Cover, shot clock winding down. Curry's gonna have to put it up, launches it up, shot clock. Oh, he knocks it down! Curry splits the defense behind the back. Fires a 3. Oh, he puts it in! What a spectacular move!
That could be the greatest move I've ever seen live.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! And he ties the NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game. The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues.
Simply put, Curry isn't just the best scoring point guard, he's the most revolutionary player the position has ever seen. Okay, taking a turn here. In a league dominated by giants, some undersized point guards have defied expectations, proving that their heart and skill outshine height. These little guys have made a massive impact, each adding their unique style to the game, so let's celebrate the best of them. Starting with Nate Robinson at 5'9", Nate was a force of explosive energy, winning 3 slam dunk contests and deliver show-stopping playoff moments. His fearless drive, surprising blocks, and signature passion made him one of the most thrilling guards to watch, even among the giants.
Shot clock, the game clock winding down here in the 4th. 1-point lead for the Nets. Robinson for the lead. Brunson puts the Bulls in front by 1.
Curry brings it up. Kicks it out, Robinson. Robinson with three-pointer. It's good! That's the buzzer!
Love it. Whichever way. This may be 50, Kenny. 50, Kenny. 50!
And if Nate Hobbs were legendary, then Spud's Webbs were mythical. At just 5'7", Webb shocked everyone by winning the 1986 dunk contest.
Oh my goodness. John. Woo! And Spud Webb comes through in the clutch to put our new slam dunk champion with an incredible upset.
But he was more than his vertical. Spud could run an offense, score, and consistently find his teammates, making him a beloved figure at Atlanta and a trailblazer for smaller players in the NBA. Kevin Johnson is another one, a 6-foot dynamo and one of the 90s best guards, known for his speed and fearlessness against shot blockers. Just ask Hakeem on that one.
9 in the quarter for LA and
In your face, Kevin Johnson!
huge effort by Kevin Johnson, knowing this is the only way you're going to get there, and Elijah picks up his fifth.
Oh, that's a highlight show. You'll be seeing that on your local.
KJ's ability to orchestrate an offense and creating scoring chances for teammates made him crucial to the Phoenix Suns' success. Flying under the radar, Johnson elevated everyone around him. Then there's also Avery Johnson, the little general. At 5'10", he wasn't flashy, but his grit, leadership, and game management were key to San Antonio Spurs' 1999 title run. As a reliable floor general next to David Robinson, Avery's decision-making and steady hand became the Spurs' cornerstone.
Avery Johnson. Big hoop for Avery Johnson. The Spurs.
And now a shout out for the little guys who absolutely fill it up, the scorers. Trae Young embodies confidence and range, pulling up from deep and embarrassing defenders with crafty handles.
Phoenix. And Trae with a steal on Durant. Waits. Shoots a three. Bingo!
Damon Stoudemire, the 90s answer to Trae, was a 5'10 sharpshooter who could score from anywhere and led as Portland's floor general. Then there's Earl Boykins, who at 5'5 used his speed to score creatively from mid-range to the rim, even dropping 30 points in a game and the shortest player to do so.
He has 30. The Nuggets lead by 8.
For pure scoring, it's impossible not to mention the modern-day Isaiah Thomas. At 5'9", IT's tenacity, scoring ability, and leadership endeared him to fans as he carried the Celtics through tough battles. But even with IT's talent, there's only one who could take the top spot: Muggsy Bogues, the ultimate undersized point guard. The ultimate little guy point guard, Bogues stood at just 5'3". Muggsy defied every expectation placed on him simply because of his size. Despite being the shortest player to ever play in the NBA, Bogues carved out a 14-season career, known for his lightning fast speed, crafty handles, and remarkable defensive ability. He may not have been able to physically dominate in a traditional sense, but his intelligence, leadership, and relentless tenacity made him a nightmare for opponents. Bogues was an exceptional passer, a disruptive defender, and a true testament to the power of heart and determination over physical stature.
Looking for Mason. Rodman's got 5 fouls. Here's Muggsy for 100.
Johnson to Bogues.
See the good rotation defensively.
Inside, nice look to Morning. It goes!
See the replay. Muggsy Bogues going to the basket, and Doc Rivers made a mistake. He ran out.
Bogues pushes it across. Finds an opening. It goes! Backbreaker. Johnson stalling with the ball. Bogues.
Shoot it.
He may not have been the biggest player on the court, but he was undoubtedly one of the most impactful and beloved. Next up, we're talking running offenses, playmaking, if you will. And when it comes to running offenses and controlling tempo and setting teams up, a few point guards have mastered the art of playmaking in unique ways. These players weren't just point guards, they were maestros. Let's start with Tony Parker, the ideal point guard for the Spurs system. His ability to drive, dish, and set up his teammates was key to San Antonio's dynasty, even earning him Finals MVP in 2007. Parker's pick and roll execution was flawless, making him an extension of Coach Popovich on the court. Then there's Mark Jackson, known for his high basketball IQ and elite distribution skills. A tough, physical floor general, Jackson led the NBA in assists multiple times and was crucial to the Indiana Pacers' success. His post-retirement coaching only underscored his understanding understanding of the game, but will always be remembered for his steady hand and smooth confidence on the ball. Not a flashy name, but still impactful, Jamal Tinsley was like a spiritual successor to Jackson. Known for his slick handles and creative passing, Tinsley brought a street ball vibe to the NBA, keeping defenses guessing and fans entertained.
Tinsley wraps it around his back, put it up! Tinsley to Jefferson. I tell you, Tinsley's got a little Houdini in him.
Rajon Rondo also belongs on this list as a pass-first point guard with unmatched vision. During the Celtics' 2008 title run, Rondo controlled the offense with savvy decision-making, and his often unorthodox assists made him one of the era's most exciting passers.
A hit to Rondo. Rondo, one man to beat, swoops back to Allen, pretty pass, and the finish. Rajon Rondo with his 9th assist of the afternoon.
Just really didn't get his legs until about last week, where he has played a little bit better. What a pass by Rondo.
Well, the assist king starts with a beauty for a Ray Allen 3. Rajon Rondo leading the NBA with an obscene number 14 assists per game.
For an early playmaking artist, look no further than Pete the Pistol Maravich. Pistol Pete didn't just play, he dazzled, combining skill, creativity, and showmanship that had never been seen before. With his flashy passes and spellbinding dribbling, Maravich seemed to play with a magic all his own, paving a way for future generations. And the modern day Maraviches? Well, we need to look no further than the Ball brothers, Lonzo and Lamelo, standing at 6'6" and 6'7" respectively. The Ball brothers bring a unique blend of size and court vision to the point guard role, turning routine plays into eye-popping highlights and redefining what playmaking guards can do today.
Lonzo, great pass. As soon as it touched his hands, he knew where he was sending it.
Ball into the paint. What a find to Bridges. Okay. Lamelo taps it away from Giannis, and we got another dunk. Mason Plumlee!
Basically to himself. And then the behind-the-back pass to Mason, who's all along with...
Next up, two icons of playmaking with opposing styles, Jason Williams and John Stockton.
58-54. Oh, what a pass! Oh, boy! Jason Williams, and we'll see you on the nightly highlight shows.
Jason, White Chocolate Williams, was all about flair with his dazzling no-look passes, crossovers, and audacious style. His fearless street ball influence made every game a must-watch.
Look out, 3-on-1. And Williams off the steal to Weber. Oh, boy! What a sequence that was.
Crosses to the left, into the seam, looks off the defender. Behind the back, flip to Weber. Face-up jumper is good.
Beautiful assist feed. Jason Williams, a malfunction.
Stockton, on the other hand, was a model of precision, consistency, and basketball IQ, holding the NBA records for assists and steals. Stockton's pinpoint passing and decision-making anchored Utah's offense for nearly 2 decades. Less flashy, but equally as brilliant. Stockton's quiet mastery made him one of the most respected floor generals ever.
Ahead is Russell. Russell drive, hang, hand up. Williams. Stockton steals. There it is. Stockton stole the ball. Stockton stole the ball. He's the on-time leader in the history of the game. 2,311. Stockton inside the key. Back to Stockton. Right side. Chris Boyce for 3.
Together, Williams and Stockton captured two sides of playmaking, Williams' thrilling unpredictability and Stockton's steady calculation. Both set the standard for the art of the assist. But lastly, and you'll forgive us, as I think we have to tie for our top spot, and if there are ever two point guards who epitomize the art of playmaking, it would be Steve Nash and Jason Kidd, each with his own distinct style, but redefining what it means to run offense. Steve Nash was a maestro of offensive flow, known for his remarkable vision and smooth control of the game's tempo. Leading the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns, Nash revolutionized the pace of NBA offenses with his pinpoint passing, quick decision-making, and lethal shooting. His 2 MVP awards are a testament to how he orchestrated some of the league's most high-octane offenses, transforming the modern game with an unselfish style that made his teammates thrive.
Diao, that triggers the rush the other way by Nash. Oh, what a pass!
110 to 102. Nash goes down. Wheels in the corner. What a pass! Hill with a 3.
One possession if they go here quickly.
Nash
Jason Kidd was a playmaking powerhouse with a rugged approach. Known for his defensive tenacity and complete mastery of the fast break, Kidd's ability to see plays unfold before anyone else, combined with his relentless rebounding and lockdown defense, made him a rare triple threat point guard. Whether in transition or setting up in the half court, Kidd's versatility and leadership elevated every team he joined, making one of the most complete point guards to ever play.
He hammered it and one.
Little drop pass and then get out of the way.
One future Hall of Famer to another, Kidd Zinovitsky.
Now that's a situation where when you're playing a guy up the floor, Jefferson behind the back. Oh, razzle dazzle. Kidd to Martin later on this evening.
A good job by the Nets in the hustle department and Kidd.
Together, Nash and Kidd stand as the two most influential playmakers in NBA history, each defining their excellence through their unique abilities to read the game, uplift teammates, and control every possession. And quickly, we need to take time to celebrate some true point forwards. Those rare players who combine forward size with guard skills, redefining the offense by running it from anywhere on the floor. No surprise we won't have LeBron here as he's in his own category, but these four masters blurred positional lines and broke molds. We're starting with Ben Simmons at 6'10". He's as unconventional as it gets, with his court vision, speed, and instinct for playmaking that makes him more guard than forward. Although recently his play has raised some questions, his fast break ability and unselfish passing give him a unique niche among modern point forwards.
Alfonso McKinney this time. Green lurking to help behind the back. Butler.
Simmons just takes it across the line. Folds.
The switch out on Larry Marketing. I like that matchup much better.
The dime. To slip two spots. Oh, that was between the legs. Not just between his own legs, Simmons, but between Horford's legs as well.
Yeah, and look at this. Okay, I'm going to throw it to everybody between my legs and Sharp. That's pretty amazing.
Next up, Penny Hardaway was a 6'7" phenomenon, a big man with the ball skills and vision of a point guard. Penny could take over games as a scorer or a passer, running the offense with style all his own. Had injuries not intervened, we might be looking at a true icon of the game at any height.
Hardaway, oh, beautiful dish, and Grant with the jam. Here's Penny now, isolated on the wing, pulls up quickly and buries the three. Drills. Penny fires it. He's got it against Anthony. 3 to shoot. Hardaway hard drive, landing, hanging. Yes, it's over.
Now, a runner-up is none other than Magic Johnson, the 6'9" innovator who practically invented the role. With his court vision, flair, and unmatched leadership, Magic led the Showtime Lakers to 5 titles. His play defined the position, creating the gold standard for every point forward that came after.
From behind, long lead pass to Worthy, underneath the score from Magic. How can Magic read that floor that well?
Worthy doing it all. Scoring and rebounding. Here comes Magic. Great pass to Thompson.
Final 8 seconds. Oh, what a pass underneath.
The ink will run out of the bottle pretty soon. Here's Magic pass, a bullet all the way under the green. He puts it up and in, basket count.
Well, our top spot? Well, that's reserved for Luka Doncic, the ultimate evolution of the point forward. At 6'7", with skills that are off the charts, Luka is a slow-paced genius with every trick in the book. His creativity, intelligence, and total offensive control are reimagining what's possible from the position. He brings a new edge to the point forward, already smashing records and redefining what a forward can do. Plus, his competitive fire just makes it all the more better.
They called it on Bledsoe. Side out.
Oh! Doncic between the legs to Kleber, soars to the rim, stuffs it and is fouled.
Luka. Tricked him. Now Jordan.
Good defense there by Luka Doncic.
Takes it to the hole, behind the back to Richardson, and he lays it in.
Luka on the gallop. Behind the back, what a pass to Chris, and he laid it in. Yeah, it's showtime in Portland tonight. Baseline drive met by the double team. Oh, what a find to Finney Smith, and he got it to go. What a pass by Doncic.
Now we would like to take the time to spotlight the NBA's relentless rim attackers. These point guards whose game is all about cutting through defenses and finishing with flair. These guys don't just score, they slice up opponents with athleticism and style that can swing games and fire up fans. Given the sheer athleticism of the NBA, we could make a whole list, but we opted to give a select few the shine. Leading off, we've got Ja Morant and De'Aaron Fox, the torchbearers for a new breed of slashing point guards. Ja brings raw intensity and insane aerial acrobatics to every drive, making him an unpredictable force at the rim. With his first step and mid-air body control, Morant's attacks feel like gravity-defying highlights waiting to happen.
And he's got to contend with a high-energy guy in Clark.
Morant wants the lob. Oh my goodness.
Morant. That one humps the rim and goes down.
Pass is saved, but to Aldama, now tip to Morant. Morant against Fernando. The elder statesman. Oh, steal by Morant. Here comes showtime.
From him with this lineup on the floor, you see as Morant come up with the steal, and it is showtime.
Meanwhile, Fox operates with pure speed, darting past defenders, weaving into the paint, and either finessing finishes or forcing fouls.
Has the switch, marking and guarding him. Shot, game clock down to 4. Fox, penetration. Fox, layup, yes! De'Aaron Fox!
Bogdanovich threw it away. Fox. Popped that clutch. Oh, Fox!
And just watch the explosion. Going down the left lane, and De'Aaron Fox jumping out, grabbing the ball, steal, taking it all the way down, and hammer time.
Fox gets through the first wave. Second wave.
Together, they're nightmares for defenses and thrill machines for fans, embodying the new era of unstoppable slashes. We also want to give a shout out to Baron Davis, who brought a unique mix of power and flair to the slashing point guard game, bulldozing his way to the hoop or shaking defenders with ease. Known for his strength and confidence at the rim, Davis made waves, especially during his We Believe run with the Warriors, turning big drives into clutch points and playoff magic, not to mention delivering one of the NBA's most unforgettable dunks. And now, our runner-up, who could have easily been the top of the list depending on the day, we have Derrick Rose. At his peak, Rose was everything a slashing guard could dream to be. Blazing speed, stunning aerial control, and fearless finishes. The youngest MVP in history, Rose was a force of nature at the rim, twisting, turning, and dunking like he was built to fly.
See him get up in the air and hang, deciding who to pass it to. Wow.
Welcome back, Derrick Rose, the former MVP, playing like an MVP here in the first half.
The guy off the bench.
Knicks are up.
Whoa! Derrick Rose with the emphatic stuff. And it's a fantastic pick off by Rose. Look out. Here's Rose. Derrick Rose putting a show on here at Madison Square Garden.
See the breakaway by Rose, a little something special at the end of it.
Now at 44% from the field, 17 for 39. What a move by Rose! Oh! Yes, and it counts over Joel Anthony.
As spectacular a move as you will ever see. That guy's 6'2", Joel Anthony 6'11".
Lead pass, Rose!
Stop it! Stop it! Don't do him like that! What are you doing, Dragons? Did you not get the memo? Derrick Rose can go upstairs. What's this
ball. Watch.
I want to go higher. Oh, my goodness. Dragons. Somebody grab Dragons and say, do you know who this kid is? He is from Chicago. He has a 40-inch vertical. And you are, what is my poster machine?
Injuries might have slowed him, but his prime remains iconic, and he continues to flash that magic even in his later years. At the top of our list, though, could it be anyone else? It's Russell Westbrook.
She's an opening and throws it down. There's that nuclear athleticism of Russell Westbrook.
Oh! The rim is crying. You want to talk about putting some hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Russell Westbrook.
32-17. Westbrook racing. Westbrook elevating the two-handed sledgehammer.
Well, I tell you, he had guys hanging on him. You know what I'm going to say? That was nasty.
This will make the highlight reels, I promise you.
I mean, this is on a set piece coming out of bounds. On the other end, man, he punished that rim.
The ultimate slashing point guard whose relentless drive defines his game. Westbrook's explosiveness, unmatched motor, and fearless approach have made him one of the most physically dominant point guards in NBA history. With a historic run of triple-doubles and an MVP award under his belt, Westbrook's slashing style goes beyond scoring. His drives collapse defenses, create opportunities for teammates, and energize entire arenas. Whether it's a powerful dunk or a coast-to-coast finish, Westbrook's relentless attacks at the rim have made him one of the most impactful, high-energy players the game has ever seen. Together, these slashing point guards have redefined what it means to attack the rim, with both excitement and dynamic scoring threat to the position. From Rose's acrobatics to Westbrook's power, each of these players changed the game by making every drive a must-watch moment. Lastly, we're highlighting the combo guards, who bring the perfect mix of scoring and playmaking, keeping defenders on their toes with every possession. Here's a look at the top players who excelled in both roles. Patty Mills has been a spark off the bench known for his sharp shooting and quick scoring outbursts. Whether for the San Antonio Spurs or his Australian national team, Mills can change a game in a second, providing valuable instant offense with his deep range and relentless energy. Brandon Jennings made an immediate splash with his fearless style, including a memorable 55-point game earlier in his career.
Jennings, Bucks rookie record 53 points, a three-pointer.
His quick release and confidence made him a constant scoring threat, and though injuries cut his career short, his bold approach left a lasting impact on the league. Who could forget Jeremy Lin's Linsanity run with the Knicks that skyrocketed him into stardom? His scoring, playmaking, and clutch moments captured the world's attention, making him a textbook example of a combo guard who could do it all, especially in high-pressure situations.
5, 4, Lin for the win! Got it!
Another guard in this mold is Kemba Walker. With his dazzling crossover and knack for clutch scoring, he was a fan favorite and is as reliable as his pull-up jumper. His scoring ability, leadership, and underrated playmaking kept him relevant for years. He had a lot of strong NBA performances, but who can forget his iconic college run, ultimating an image.
Guarded by Wanamaker with 10 seconds to go. Coombs McDaniel on the screen. Walker with 7.
Got a mismatch.
Walker on McGee with 4. Kemba Walker, step back, Walker, cardiac Kemba, does it again, UConn wins at the buzzer.
The youngest on the list, Jalen Brunson, has quickly become a key player for the New York Knicks. Known for his basketball IQ, footwork, and scoring ability, Brunson blends his playmaking and scoring seamlessly, earning the adoration of the Knicks fans and proving himself as one of the most well-rounded combo guards in the game. No one expected his rapid rise, but Brunson's emergence has been undeniable.
Brunson on Brooks. Stepping back, contested, 2 ties the game at 1:03.
Brunson hesitated, drives in, layup, it's good, and the foul. Brunson drives, pulls up, jump shot, got it! Jalen Brunson, born to play basketball.
With our next entry, it feels a bit harsh to put him up as the runner-up. But let's be real. With this category, it's where he belongs. That said, the love for Allen Iverson is undying. AI was a game changer, pushing the combo guard role to its absolute limits. Known for his electrifying scoring, his signature crossover, and that relentless drive, Iverson was an offensive juggernaut who could drop points in waves. His MVP season and 4 scoring titles are just the beginning of his legacy. Iverson didn't just play the role, he defined it. He showed the world that scoring and playmaking could coexist at the highest level.
Now he's got Stockton, he breaks his ankles, and he got it! And the crowd rising to their feet.
Iverson, bothered by Lou. Iverson.
Straight points by Iverson, looked like he was dead in the water.
The Sixers by 4,
seconds left in overtime.
Of the game as he continues to add to his Sixer playoff record for three-pointers in a game. Against Newble, the rookie, takes him hard to the cup. Leads from McCullough, who slams for two. Brilliantly done by Iverson.
Backdoor pass, Iverson, twisting shot, and it counts. Well, as I say, you know Iverson's going to make a big shot, so it's important for the match.
Huge bucket by Allen Iverson, who's got 45.
But when we talk about the ultimate combo guard, there's only one name that tops this list: Kyrie Irving. The modern blueprint for the position, Kyrie is the complete package. Ball handling wizardry, acrobatic finishes, and clutch shot making, he can break down defenses with ease, creating opportunities out of thin air, whilst also setting up teammates with ease. His scoring flair and ability to control games in the most crucial moments make him the prototype of what a combo guard can be. Unpredictable, electric, and unstoppable.
Beyond the 7-minute mark of the second quarter, shot clock is down to 3. Kyrie Irving doing it in on the defensive line. Brunson out to get free. Put that shot up and down.
Irving using the Drummond screen.
Irving.
This is nasty. Look at this, slicing through the defense, putting the ball ahead. Oh, Kyrie.
Parker, Corey Joseph is in. Ginobili on the ball, and Leonard. Kyrie, a three. He got it at the buzzer.
Wow.
Irving. Dial there, another triple.
Wow.
Every chamber is filled tonight for Kyrie Irving.
Here comes Irving, drives on Thompson. Irving spins, puts up the shot. It's good! Kyrie Irving with 3.4 remaining. 14 of his 25 have come here in the fourth quarter, throwing 10 assists. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! And the Cavaliers by...
Kyrie takes the top spot without question. Both Iverson and Kyrie have redefined what it means to be a point guard, blending scoring and playmaking into an art form that keeps fans on the edge of their seats every time they touch the ball. And there you have it, our favorite point guards to ever lace up and run the show. From the flashy showmanship of Magic Johnson to the electric scoring of Steph Curry to the modern-day wizardry of Kyrie Irving. These legends redefined what it means to be a floor general in the point guard position. They've shattered expectation, blurred positional lines, and made us all fall in love with the game all over again, each bringing their own unique flair to the point guard role. Whether it's through no-look passes, clutch shots, or hard-stopping dunks, these players did more than just play, they created a legacy, one play at a time. So the next time you watch a game and you see a point guard running the offense, just remember, they're not just leading the charge, they're shaping the very way we watch the game. Are there any players we left out? Let us know in the comments below who deserves the praise and the credit. And until next time, if you don't mind, hit the like and subscribe button to see more of our content going forward.